Well, September 29th, headed back to the house from Alabama. Came over here back to my place in Mississippi last weekend, hung a stand, and got in a pretty good spot in a sawtooth oak orchard. So some deer sign in there, acorns falling the whole time I was in there hanging the stand, and looked like a bunch of acorns still in the trees. So it's gonna be hot, like 91, 92 degrees for the high of the day on the Saturday, but should be good in the morning, like 62 degrees, northeast, east wind, so it's gonna be perfect for me in there. So we're headed home, got about a 3-hour drive, and hopefully we get up in the morning and see some deer. Alright, just got set up in the stand. Got in here a little late today because it was a full moon last night. Deer probably ate all night and are gonna move probably, if I had to guess, about 9 o'clock. So, we're sitting in the stand I set up last weekend. It's a sawtooth oak orchard. You can hear them falling right there. This place is absolutely usually loaded with acorns, so these deer love it in here, and they've been coming in here for a long time, so they're pretty comfortable in here. Not a lot of wind right now, but it's supposed to be pushing from the north, out of the northeast, which is perfect for this setup. So we're gonna get in here, we're gonna get quiet. Hopefully something comes in and gives us an opportunity for a shot. I'd like to say I'm gonna wait for a big buck, but I'm not. First thing that comes in is a shootable deer's getting shot, so we'll see. She called me moving or something. She's still about 40 yards to the woods there. I can't see her to shoot her. Dadgummit. I doubt she'll come back. Dadgummit, I was just about to draw back on her too. I had to get all this camera gear set up and ready. She's just walking back there feeding some more. She's not very spooked. I doubt she'll come back, but she might. Never mind. That answers that question. Dadgummit. Alright. Hadn't seen anything since that doe left. It was about 9:30 when she ran off, somewhere in there, and now it's about 10:10, so I'm about to get down. It's starting to heat up. It's supposed to be like 91, 92 today. It's getting close to 80 right now, so I doubt the deer are gonna move anymore. won't be able to hunt anymore this weekend, but next weekend's gonna be great, like highs in the low 70s and lows in the upper 40s, so that should be a good weekend. So it is what it is. Sometimes it's bow hunting, especially when you have all this camera gear in your hands. I could have definitely killed her multiple times if I wouldn't have been trying to video her, but that's just, it's part of it, and that's what makes it fun, so we'll see. It's Saturday, October 7th. Got a beautiful afternoon, like 65 degrees. Normally we don't get this kind of weather in Mississippi this early in October, so we're gonna try to make it count. It's a beautiful day. I mean, wind's pushing out of the northeast, so it's gonna be perfect for this orchard. Back in the same spot that I was hunting last weekend when that doe busted me. Still acorns falling everywhere, and still a lot of good sign in here, so hopefully they'll come in this afternoon and we can get it done. But if not, we'll be back in the morning. But we're about to get tucked in and get quiet and just see what happens. It's about 2:45 now, so we got a pretty long set ahead of us. But it should be fun, so we'll see. Just had a little buck, I don't know, 8-point or 10-point, come in behind me at about 25 yards. I guess he winded me. He was over there eating for a second and he just trotted off. The wind is kind of pushing that direction, but I mean, there he is right there. There he is. Little 8-point. Yeah, he wasn't very spooked because he's just walking away right now. I guess he just smelled something. The same two little bucks just came back in. I mean, tiny little deer. They definitely didn't need to be shot. It's probably good that they ran on off. I think they finally, the winds died down in his world a little bit, and then he finally smelled me. But I mean, he was 10 yards from me right here. I got some pretty good video of him, so I mean, it is what it is, but it's only 4:26, so we got a long time to sit. She ain't gonna go far at all. I think I smoked her. It sounded really, really good. It didn't hit any hard bone. When she ran out, she didn't have, she looked hurt bad. We'll give her a few minutes, get down, go get the truck. Shot her at about, let's see, 23, 24 yards right in there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Got it on good on this camera. I'm gonna get down, start packing up. I'm gonna get down and watch the footage and get my dad on the Can-Am to come pick me up. But I mean, 25 yards, just a nice little doe. So we'll start packing up and get down and just see what we can find. Just found there. No, that ain't just a red, Dad. Look at that. Look at it. Yep. Thing is coated. All right, she was right here. And she ran this. I think she ran this way. That's probably her. That's her. No, that's gonna be her. I knew, yeah, that's her. I see her. I see her white belly. No, yeah, that's her. Yeah. I knew she couldn't have run far. Yep, there she is. All right, went in there and we found her. She was only about 50 yards from where I shot her butt. Hit her just a touch high. Still a double lung shot, but that's the reason she wasn't bleeding, because it hadn't filled up her cavity yet and she didn't go far enough for it to start bleeding good. But found her, didn't take too long, about 10-15 minutes of serious tracking. When it's real early like this, the leaves love to soak up all that blood and it's really hard to see them. But anyway, she's a little bit bigger than I thought she was. She's about 105, 110 pounds, so it's a good doe out here in the hills. So. But I'm about to take her back up to the camp and get her skinned out and get her ready to go to the processor. She's gonna be a great doe to get in the freezer. So it's a great start to the season, and hopefully there's a lot more to come.